Let's go over some of the common mistakes beginners make. So we mentioned some of them, but let's kind of summarize and maybe add a few. These are things that, as I've worked with beginners over many years, you kind of see patterns repeating. So if any of these apply to you, then this is your opportunity to identify it and refine it. Okay. So as I go through the list, pay attention, and then later assess yourself and say, well, okay, I do these things, okay, but maybe this one I need work. And I didn't notice before, but I do this and I need to work on it. So okay, let's go through it. First of all, elbows down, right? You don't want to be in a stance like this, exposing your ribs, right? Even here, no, all the way down here, okay? Not here, not here, not here, all the way here. That's one. Two, elbows, still elbows. As you punch, keep this here. Keep it down, defending as much as you can, right? Don't lift it. Some people will lift it as they punch, okay? Keep it down. Another thing, stance. Let's look at the stance. Some people stand too narrow, as if you're standing on a straight line. Now you can't really use your rear too easily, or your legs, right? Your whole rear side of the body is not usable. And also you kind of not as balanced, right? So you don't want to be too narrow and stand on a straight line. You want to be kind of bladed on an angle. Okay, the opposite is true too. You don't want to be too wide and open. Some beginners, they start here, and as they start punching, their body opens up, and now their body is completely open. The whole center, right? Inviting. You're inviting, head, body, growing, right? You want to be more bladed. Not completely, that's the opposite. You don't want somewhere in between, okay? Another thing, some beginners feel very comfortable with their hands here. So they start everything from here. They kind of work like this. I know it somehow feels comfortable. You want your hands here, right? You don't want them here. You want your hands here. Another one is people in their head, they're absolutely sure their hands are up. But in reality, they're down, right? Your hands are down, you do everything from here. In your head, you think you're absolutely sure your hands are here, okay? But they're not, they're really down here. So pay attention to that, make sure, right, you're not doing this, right? Your hands are up here, okay? The whole time. Let's talk about the head. Some people, as they punch, they turn their head. They look away, right? You want to always look at the target, your opponent. As you punch, you're always looking at the opponent. You don't want to turn your head away from it. You always look at the target. With the chin down, right? Some people put it so far down that they can't look up. They're looking at the floor. They're looking at the feet of their opponent, right? You want to be comfortable. Put it in a comfortable position where you can still look up and you're still protected against your shoulder. Okay, that's another thing. Bending the wrist. I've had some people, they're very hard for them to get out of this, where they bend their wrist like this, and when they punch, they kind of punch like this and the wrist is bent. That's just asking for trouble. You're going to really hurt yourself. And you're not going to get a very efficient punch. You want it straight, so keep your wrist straight and not bent. That's another mistake. Some people are so focused on punching horizontal that they start horizontal here, and they go like this. Okay, so see if you're doing that, right? Keeping it horizontal. No, you want to start vertical, twist. Remember, twist to horizontal position and then twist back. Don't keep it on the horizontal the whole time. Okay? Another one is dropping the hand. So as you punch, some people drop, right? You want to punch straight out and straight back. Some people punch straight out, but on the way back they drop. So they go like this. They go like this. You don't want to do that. You want to go out, back, go out and back on a straight line. You don't want to drop. Okay? Another one we said was scraping, right? You don't want to scrape. You don't want to scrape the target. You want to hit it straight. So straight, not scraping. You don't want to scrape. Some people hammer down. It's not a hammer. It's a straight line. It's not hammering down. Some people hammer. They hammer down when they punch. It's not a hammer. It's a straight line out. Straight line. Straight, you're not hammering down. Okay. Another thing is actually people practice. A lot of people cut it short. Everything, right? You want to extend all the way. All the way. Maximum power, maximum extension, reach. Right? You don't want to, especially when you train on a heavy bag, on some target, sometimes you have that tendency to hit short. You don't want to hit short. Hit long. Okay, extend all the way. So these are some things. So watch the video a few times, assess yourself, see if any of those things needs work before you move on. Okay, perfect these things. Pay attention to the details, right? Watch the videos and see exactly where my elbows are and be aware of what you're doing. Start to see, okay, I think I'm here, but I'm really here. Or I think my arm is straight, but really it's bent. So work on that, make it better, refine it. Go for it.